Hello, Coach Sam Jean Garner, WFUV. Do you fear your position with if you don't clinch the playoffs, since New York Red Bulls have not missed the playoffs in 15 years?
Yeah, that can happen right now when you see the result from Chicago, of course, but that is not right now in my mind. I have to analyze this game today, and I think what I can say from the whole team, the intensity, we came back 2 times, and but it was then some details, little mistakes which we have done, the way how we concede the goal before, and I think, but we tried everything. To be honest, we tried everything. We played intensive. We had a lot of good situations in the final third, but then you can see some differences in the final decision to make the last pass or the cross in these moments. And I think this was the reason that we lost today. When you see the first goal which we concede was a losing ball after throw-in. Second, we have to make the last step first of all to defend the cross, and then was this header then from Pereira. In this moment, the third goal was not necessary to make the foul on the side in a 2-against-1 situation, and of course then a set pieces, but it starts before. But at the end we had our chances, we had our moments, so it's not now in my mind to talk about the playoffs. So last year we won the title in the Eastern Conference. This year we will see, but we will. What I can say is we will. This was also the message directly to our group. We will keep for ourselves until the end. That's it.
Thanks, Scott. Anthony?
Coach, it seemed like there were some of the early mistakes again in this game. What is it about those moments that needs to change mentally to avoid some of those mistakes, especially early in the game when the legs aren't so tired yet?
Yeah, it is. For me, it was not a point of structure or something like that, but you need the focus, you need the responsibility with the ball. And I would say the way how we concede the first goal, then we were in our mind the next step in our transitions. Then Kyle was joining. Then we lost the ball. Then we open in the center the gap for NYCFC, and that's the reason. And but the reaction after for me was top. This was good. But I agree 100%. It's not necessary to go 1-0 down in these moments. It's not necessary, and this is what we have to improve every time, because we lost so many times the points in this season because of small moments, little moments, and this is what we have to improve then, especially now in our game against Cincinnati.
Next over here.
Thank you, Yanela Cartelli para Agenda Football. Coach, Omar Valencia was playing consistently from Panama, and now after the injury, their minutes have fell off. How will you be using Omar Valencia going forward?
Yeah, tomorrow's training session. This is now next moment where he's joining. So and then we will see how's the decision next week.
Next to Joe.
Sandro, how surprised are you that you guys are kind of in this situation right now, sort of understanding where you are in the standings with 2 games left?
Yeah, normally we can analyze, and I'm pretty sure then we will have a press conference after the season and we can analyze a lot. But for me, it's when you compare this to the last season, so, and also the style of play. So it's the situation or the game today. So this was for me was a really good game from both teams. Very emotional, so good fights, good duels. And but this is only small moments. So, and now we have 43 points. We got last season 47 points. So it's not a big gap. But what you can see is when you compare this, especially in our transition moments. So this is what we have to use more, 100%. And I agree 100%. And this is, I would say, this is the biggest difference. And so also today, and all the guys, they tried everything, but this is then the final decision in some moments for young players to get this experience as well. I know now everyone is disappointed, maybe not to have the qualification for the playoffs. I'm the first one about that. But I would say with some injuries and without some moments, what I said in transition, then for me it's not the biggest surprise now. But what I can say is also we are trying everything until the end. So the next step is Cincinnati, and then we will see.
Next, we'll go over here.
Hi, Holden Williamson, 88.7 FM WRHU. Julian Hall scored today. Just how important is he for the future of this team?
Yeah, very important. So a young player, he made big steps in his development. This is also our target, our philosophy, our identity from the club. And of course, then he made also big steps compared to the last season now with more minutes, which is important then for these young players, and that he's playing more physical in the duels. And this is what we can see today against good center backs from the opponent. He scored, so he's really very important for us to show everyone in the academy. Okay, you have to work hard, and then you will make the steps then in the first team. And so he's a great player and also a great person.
Next, go to James.
Thank you, Sandro. After the match, it seemed there was an incident involving some fans in the South Ward and Raheem Edwards. I just wanted to know if you knew about that or if you had any comment at this time.
I don't know, to be honest. I heard a little bit, but I don't know exactly now that I can say something now in the press conference.
Next, go to Gary.
Julian Hall did score a goal this evening, but he also had a chance when he got with the back, another but blew it. Did you get a chance to talk with him to try to keep his confidence level up ahead of Cincinnati? Because it seemed to me that throughout the game he did pretty well for his second straight start. I just wonder if you had any words from him after the game.
Of course, Gary, we talked first of all with the whole team, and this is now when we start tomorrow's recovery training, then with the guys who didn't play today or who is not in our roster today. We have the training session tomorrow. I'm not sure that we analyze directly in form of video tomorrow because now everyone is down. That's normal. But when we start next week, Tuesday, then we will make individual video sessions, and then also to go on the pitch to show some moments. Then for the whole team, yeah, this is our job, our responsibility every time to work hard for development.
Everyone, we have time for two more questions, Coach. First, we go to Steve, and then we'll finish up with Dan Florenstein on Zoom.
How you doing, Coach? Steve from the Southward Network. What is your message to the team afterwards, if you can give us some insight, and what do you think of the atmosphere from the fans, and do you have a message for them for the atmosphere they created tonight?
The atmosphere for me was great today. Was really, really great, and also when we arrived here with the red carpet, this was great, and they pushed us until the end, so that was really good. And what I said to the guys right after that, I'm not angry in form of how we played today. So, and we are very disappointed about the result, but how we played with intensity, and we have to fight for ourselves right now. So we are not in this position right now, and to look on the right side or on the left side. We have to fight for ourselves until the end. So this is the main message for everyone here in our club, and I'm pretty sure with the mentality which we have in our group, we will do that. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure that we have directly tomorrow the whole intensity and that we are directly recovery after this game from the mental side, but I'm pretty sure when it's Tuesday, new week, and then we have to go for Cincinnati.
And we'll finish up with Dan.
Dan?
Did you feel there was confusion on New York City's third goal, because it looked like Carlos did save it and it went off the bar and post and it didn't go in? And secondly, did you feel when Matt Freese came out with the concussion, you could take advantage of Romero when he came in cold?
Yeah, the third goal which we concede, I understand everyone is talking about the set piece. I think this is what we can also defend better, and then also for the second ball in the box. But for me, it starts with the foul on the side. It was not necessary in this 2-against-1 situation to make the foul, but that can happen in a game. So, and this is what I mean. In these moments, you have to be very smart, especially when you score a goal. And remember, we had this in Portland. We scored the goal in Portland, and after these 3 minutes, then we need our clear focus. And the second question about the goalkeeper from NYCFC, about the goalkeeper. So it was then our situation, and also to bring Jean at the end, that we have tall guys in the box to bring some crosses or set pieces. We had some moments then with Huck, his header. But okay, we tried everything. What I said, to be honest, we tried everything. And I would be very, very angry when I would see the team when they are not fighting or something like that. But I can't say this today. It was really, but in these moments, then in these small moments in detail, you need a clear focus on your target.